Lord Darcy, you are exhausted, and even your enthusiasm is drained at the moment because of what you have been through.
It's alright, Dak's a very kind audience at the moment.
Well, Dersius keeps getting confused, and he keeps telling the wrong story, and
He keeps making JC the best character.
He's getting confused between the time that he spent a night here, but there's this other time he went to the zoo, and it all gets very muddled in his head, and it doesn't make for a good story at all.
Okay.
Very good.
As you're just talking around, you can just look around and you can hear Horace going, me, 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 me.
Sounds like stone grinding.
Yeah. Now you know why he wanted to turn himself to stone.
Bloody just leave already.
So, Stitch, can you see yet?
I can't, no. But it's okay, I know where we are. This is the new blind site. This is the new blind site.
Yeah, it's
I
just
can see names and tokens, but it's just it's black otherwise.
Actually,
it's okay.
Actually, Lord Darcy, could you just make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Oh goodness. Wisdom saving throw. Quacha. Oh yes.
Yep. So the story you were regaling wasn't your normal bombast. It was a much more lean and realistic. You find yourself telling the story as happened rather than in your mind what you thought happened.
Oh my god, I don't tell the truth, do I?
You tell the truth, yeah.
Oh shit. I wasn't prepared for that. They have got smaller.
Great awakening.
Okay, Stitch.
Yeah.
You're over at the chest. What do you see? What do you want to see in the chest?
Ideally, what I would like to see is a bottle of holy water and an absolute ton of diamonds, enough to potentially cast a spell that would bring Lewin back if he has indeed fallen like we fear.
Okay, make a religion roll for me.
Okay. It's not going to go well. Oh, 19.
Okay. You try and open the chest and you can't.
Damn.
JC seeing Stitch struggling to open the chest, can JC come and have a go try and open it?
It is.
Bearing in mind that he opened it before.
You opened it, yeah. It just won't budge.
Guys, it won't open.
Maybe JC locked it again.
I don't think it had been me. Anyway, it was full of gold. It wasn't much useful.
Oh, full of gold. That doesn't seem like you to leave it there.
Said it wasn't, but I don't think we deserve it because Lewin's not with us.
And on the floor in this room, there was a small statuette of Lolth. And you can see it just now start to melt. As if it was made out of solder and under heat. And then turns into dust and just blows away in a breeze which you do not feel. Dak, you have your bonfire going.
I do, yes. Seems to be having great fun with that chest. Just do you fancy giving it a whirl?
I can do. Would you need me to smash it?
I would just try and open it. It seems to be the challenge of the day.
Okay. Very well. Step aside, people. I shall open the chest.
Okay. What do you want in it? What would you want to see in the chest?
What would I want to see in the chest?
Knowing Dersius, it would be an exact copy of himself with big nads.
You know what it would. I can't remember his name. What was his name?
Whom?
Oh God! It wasn't Francisco. It wasn't Leonardo. Oh, who was the guy that Dersius really liked? Whose name escapes me.
Francesco.
Francesco.
Yeah.
Oh.
Was it Francesco?
Yeah.
It's that. I think so. Yeah.
Oh, I miss Francesco.
Athanasius, I am missing you too.
He got me. That guy got me. Okay.
I do not care that your eggs are all shriveled and small.
See, he likes me for what I am.
I can do things to you that the ladies cannot.
It's one of the only things that Dersius has genuinely lost.
Okay. So you go to open the chest. Is that what you want to find? You want to find a dead body of Francesco in there.
So it depends how we're doing this. No one has explained to Dersius what this chest is.
Yeah.
He has no real
So
expectation.
you're
of what
going
it's
along
going
to the chest, and when you open it, what would you really want to see in it?
I would, if that question was asked to me, I would obviously like to see a living Francesco just jump out. If I knew that it was going to be a dead one, then I probably wouldn't ask for that. Other than that, he's an incredibly simple chap, so it would just be something of value, like a big gem or gold or something like that.
Okay. So you want something valuable, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I can't have my love.
Well, you don't know yet.
Okay.
You don't know. So what do you want? What if you open that chest? What would you want to see?
He would want to see Francesco. Of course he would. That's the person he wants to see.
All right. Okay. So you open the chest. Inside, you see, ranged over the bottom, you see the whole bottom of the chest is just full of pearls.
All on a bit of string, are they?
Nope. Nope. Just pearls.
Ooh.
There must be about 200 there.
Ooh. Ooh, I like them. They're lovely and shiny. I got pearls, everyone.
Out of interest, do me or JC see what Dercy is saying?
As he opens it, yes, you see pearls in there.
Interesting.
Hang on a minute, that's not what was in when I opened it.
You said there was gold in it. That's not what I.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see anything because I couldn't open it.
Well, that means
gold balls.
these are mine.
I felt like a payday seemed a bit unjust.
I'll start lifting up some
The
pearls.
chest isn't a mimic, is it?
Not that you have found.
Is it
Like a really good one. Dak, you need to come see this. This is very strange.
So you pick up some pearls, yeah, from the chest.
Yeah, he starts filling up his pockets. These are his pearls.
There is a bell toll. The whole building starts to tremble.
Oh, what did you do?
You told me to.
I told you to look in it, not to take the stuff.
You did what?
The whole place starts to tremble. Dust now starts to fall from the ceiling.
Put them back.
Alright, this seems to be our cue to leave.
Jack did it, and I throw them back in and run.
Where are you running to?
At the door.
Okay. You're running to the door, yeah?
Damn right.
Okay. You start running to the door. Let me just get to the... let's get rid of that.
Oh dear.
Let's get this.
What have we done?
you've done what you always do. Muck it up.
Suddenly, JC not taken from it seems like he did the right thing.
Yep.
What parallel world is this we've ended up in?
Okay, so the whole building starts to shake, and there's a crack in the ceiling, and sand starts to pour through.
Yep, that's definitely our cue to leave.
Okay.
Go.
So you run. Go for it.
Okay. Dersius is going for it.
Okay.
Someone's gonna have to move me. I can't see anything. Sorry.
Push the door open that way.
Okay. The door won't open.
Okay, not that way.
Isn't it? I thought this was the exit.
You remember now that this whole tomb was trapped, and you remember that you were told that one of the things you were told is do not take stuff.
I mean, he did put it back.
Well,
it's Tomb of Wonders rules, guys. You touched
I was
it.
about to say, it's this Tomb of Wonders all over, isn't it? Right, out we go.
Abu!
Okay, that's just a window. You cannot fit through that. If you were smaller, you possibly could, but you cannot get through that.
Is JC a bit too fat to fit through that?
How much smaller is smaller? Because I've got 4 more uses of enlarge reduce left.
Okay, so you would need to all be small to get out of that.
So what are we now? Medium.
Medium, yep.
Yeah, so we can go down to a small, so that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, that's true. All right. Right. JC, you first, I suppose.
Okay.
Teeny tiny, you go.
And you find yourself outside JC in a desert. The heat blasts you as you do so. This window actually is more of a crack. It's more of a crack in the side of the wall, which the stand had come in. You managed to squeeze out. If you cast reduce enlarge 4 times, you all managed to get out. As behind you, there's a crash, and the whole ceiling falls down. And you escape from the tomb. As a cloud of sand billows after you. And Stitch gets it.
I mean, to be honest, it's probably what Horace would have wanted for the place to now not be able to be found.
You are in a small little ravine. It goes north from where you are. The sand is now starting to pour down the ravine towards you, and it's starting to fill up this space. You're all small at the actually, you can't all be small. One of you is small still.
No.
And it's now starting to get difficult to wade through this.
Oh, sugar. I don't suppose you can make us fly or some such thing, Dak?
No, I can make myself fly now. JC can make himself fly. It's mainly you and Stitch that's going to be a problem.
Dersius, watch this. Fly.
Can I just check if did we actually get a short rest there? Probably not, right?
No.
We weren't there long enough. No, that's okay. Just want to double check that.
Yep. Okay. Could you all make strength saving throws for me, please?
I will pick my boots to start flying, DM, if that helps.
Okay. So you're all you managed to push through the sand, and you need to go northwards. So you've got the boost of flying on, yeah. So you can you can fly above it. So you're going to get advantage with your strength saving throw. So you've got to now you've got all going to make you move forward. Next go, could you make a strength saving throw again? JC, you have advantage, which is fortunate. Stitch, you fail. You start to get buried by the sand. Dak, you start to get buried by the sand.
Yeah. Okay. This might be a wild shape jobby. Oh, where's my app gone? Oh no. Hang on. I need to go to my backup phone.
So you wild shape into something, yep.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find the stat block so I can double check my thinking on something.
Okay. And whilst you do that, Dersius and Dersius, you keep going forward. JC is fluttering. His shoes are fluttering in the air. The sand is falling on him. You wading through the sand. Next round, can you make another strength saving throw for me, please?
Yeah,
All
I
of
would
you.
like to. I was gonna say I'd
Yep.
like to be trying to grab onto whatever Dak wild shapes into.
Okay. Depends what he wild
Yep.
shapes into.
Yeah.
So Stitch, you managed to grab onto whatever he's wild shaped into. What is it, Dak?
Let's go with something agile. Let's go with tiger.
A tiger. Okay,
Yeah.
so you grab onto the tiger's tail, Stitch, and he pulls you out.
Ow!
And Dersius,
You know what that feels like?
JC, to Dak as a tiger, you rolled a 1. You're starting to get buried with the sand by the sand.
That's a problem.
I will say that's your strength, not the tiger's strength.
Oh, that's
It's still a 1.
true.
It's still a 1.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very true.
Well, it's actually a 2 minus 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does this help?
What are you doing? Okay, and you're trying to get forward. You're getting closer to the edge of the ravine, but the sand is falling down. Dak, you are getting buried. Stitch, you have 1 success and 1 failure. Dersius is ploughing through. Dersius, you got 1 more success and you get out. And JC, you can flutter out if you have another success. Okay, to all make no more strength saving throws for me, please.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it!
So Dak, you are now under the sand.
With
Dersius,
my success on.
you are. So basically, the whole wall falls down now. JC, you fly over it and you can get out. Dersius, you are buried by the sand. Stitch, you are standing on top of a tiger, which is completely buried under the sand, and tiger is now going to be starting to suffocate.
I've got a novel idea. JC, grab me and get me out of here quickly. And
I
as-
will put my hand out.
As he's doing this, I would like to, if I can I put my bond up on all of us?
That's going to take an action to do that. Okay, so JC's out, so he's going to have to go back in again. Okay, so next round. Okay, Dersius, you are starting to get buried. More strength saving throws, please. Dak.
Yeah.
Dersius pushes through. Dersius, are you going to go in or out?
Oh, let's go out.
Okay, so you're out. You're brushing the sand off. Dak, you are still buried.
17 that should be.
17, because you're under. You need a 20 to get out because you've got all the sand on top of you. Okay.
Cool. Okay.
Stitch.
Yep. So I've used my action to put bond up last turn, I think. So I should now be able
Yeah,
to.
but you're
grab
still in the
onto
sand.
JC.
You're still in the sand though.
Okay, right.
Stitch, so you get buried under the sand as well. You start to get buried by the sand as well. And JC, you come and go back in again. Could you make a strength saving throw as you go in?
Strength saving throw.
You have advantage. You get pummeled by the sand, so you are now on the ground as well, and the sand is now pouring into you. Dersius, you see them all starting to get buried by the sand as you're standing outside. Next go. Okay, Dersius, are you going to stand there and watch? You're going to go in and try and help.
Oh, let's watch him die.
Yep,
No,
excellent.
I think, who's close enough to me that I could try and reach?
You'll have to go back in again.
Yep. Who am I going to?
So you can see Stitch and JC getting buried. You cannot see Dak.
All right, let's go for Stitch then. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to try and get Stitch out.
Okay, make a strength saving throw as you go in.
Yep.
No problem. You find Stitch, and with your prodigious strength, you can just yank her out.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
JC.
I'm grabbing Stitch's hand.
Yeah, go back in.
Okay, make a strength saving throw for me, please. You do not have advantage now.
30.
13.
No, that would have been really bad advantage.
If you're going to grab her hand, I'll give you advantage. That gives you 20. So basically, you all three get pulled out by Dersius. Dak.
Cool. So I'm going to wild shape into an elephant, so I've got something a bit stronger.
Yeah.
And
You
then
know
that's-
that this space, this ravine is not wide enough for an elephant.
Okay.
Baby elephant.
Something tall, long neck.
Camel.
Hang on. I mean, well, that's yeah, stronger. What about rhinoceros?
A rhinoceros. So
Yeah.
you change into a rhinoceros. Make a strength saving throw as a rhinoceros.
Cool. So it's +6 to that, which is 19.
19. Well, you're going to give you advantage in that because you're a large creature now, and you just push through and you bulldoze out. You push through the sand. Dersius, could you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Dexterity.
Yeah,
Okey-dokey.
as this rhinoceros pushes out, just comes out of the sand and just 14. Yeah. Dak, could you just make an attack roll as a rhinoceros?
Well, I've got a +7 to hit, so this is gonna probably hit. Oh, it's a 1. There you go.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, you got sand in your eyes, and you just barrel past Lord Darcy and JC and Stitch, as behind you the entire ravine just fills in with sand, and now you're standing outside of the temple, and do we have the do we have the temple? Don't think I've got the temple on this one. And the whole building collapses in on itself. There we go. So that's the temple from outside, and the whole building just collapses down, and clouds of dust and sand go in the air as the well of time is no more.
At least no one will be able to find it.
Yeah, that's true.
Classic JC.
Don't blame me! And he'll give you a little hiss when as he says that.
And as you get out, you see all these statues standing there. There is a stone golem, but is now inanimate.
Well, that was fun, but I actually kind of still need a rest. So has anyone got any bright ideas now?
I say we find shade.
That would be quite lovely, actually. I mean, I like the heat, but this is a bit much even for me.
And the sun is high in the sky. It is summer. The heat is causing mirages in the air. You get out of this space. It is hot. There is shade there. There is a tunnel there you can shade in. And you can rest from some of the sun. And if you wish, you can take a short rest there.
Yeah, if you guys are going to get a benefit from a short rest, we can do that.
Well, what are we doing after? That's the real question.
We're going to take a lovely scenic tour of the desert until I can get us out of here.
I feel like this is the best place to be then, rather than out there.
Well, possibly.
Unless you know of a decent route somewhere nice.
No, not particularly. But at the very least, we need to be able to rest up so that I can wind walk us to somewhere with a tree so I can get us back to Singorn.
Yeah. Yeah, if we don't know where we're going out there, we could just end up,
This is true.
dead within hours.
So there is a wind blowing the eddies in the sand. You take a short rest, get your wind back, There is not a cloud in the sky, but you see the sun move, and as the day goes forward, shadows lengthen in space. Do you have any water? Anything to drink?
I would imagine not at this point.
Okay, so you all need to make.
Well, during short rests, am I able to change spells around in my repertoire? Is that right?
Not in a short rest, no.
No? Ah, shame. Okay, I can't do what I was going to do then.
So you all need to make a Constitution saving throw. JC, you take a level of exhaustion as you start to get dehydrated.
So that fur.
It is.
It's panting.
It's warm.
So what are you going to do? You have a short rest. You get your strength back. It's now sort of late afternoon. The sun is still in the sky, but it's now setting down but behind the mountains behind you. You reckon, Dersius, you reckon there's probably another 2 or 3 hours of daylight?
Shaving the cat's not a bad idea. I mean, if nothing else, it'll be fun.
JC will give you like the nastiest look possible and start sharpening his claws.
I'm not sure it solves the immediate problem of not dying in the desert.
Okay. So what are you going to do? So you're here. So you have your short rest. JC is starting to look like he's flagging a bit in the heat.
Yeah. So I don't know any way out there that's going to really help us. I don't suppose travelling through the night's a particularly good idea. So the only thing is, if there's a little bit of time left of sunlight, I can run out and see if I can find maybe some firewood or something in the immediate area.
Is that my music that's doing that?
There's a siren.
Siren.
I assumed it was through someone's
The police
mic.
are coming to help
That's
us.
what I thought.
There we go. Okay, so you do an hour for a short rest. You take another short rest. That's another Constitution saving throw for everybody.
Do we have to take a short rest?
No,
or is that just because we're staying here? That's
if you're going
just
to stay here
for
for each hour, it takes without water, you have to take a Constitution saving throw.
Probably going, aren't we?
Well, yeah, I don't know. At this point, because I've got nothing left to help us in this situation.
I've got sending, so I mean, I could try and request help from someone.
Okay, go for that.
Yeah, that's a good plan. I would like that plan.
Who am I dialing into, Captain?
Friendlies in the area. Who we got?
Where
Who would
is
be able
here?
to teleport us out of here?
I don't think we've got friendlies anywhere.
You know someone.
Wait, who's that directed towards?
The most intelligent of you. This is probably JC thinking of everyone now. You remember that you're pretty friendly with Jamon Saord. If you remember who that is.
That's from the market town, isn't it?
Did Stitch meet them?
Stitch
Must
didn't,
have
but actually, I think Stitch. No, Stitch was after we got betrayed by Thermos for the third time.
Well, it doesn't say here. Oh, which is okay. Yeah, no, never mind. I have to be familiar with them. Yeah.
Yeah, which I'm not sure you necessarily are with anyone.
How far is the sending thing? Because couldn't you sort of
it crosses basically anywhere.
Yes. Why didn't you call someone like Merrick and say, "Oi, we're stuck. Help."
Okay, right. What's this guy's name that you know, JC?
Jamon Saord.
How? What's that? Just someone tell me about. Sorry, Jamon.
Saord. He is the king
They, because they are androgynous. That if you haven't met them, you can't do it.
No, but I've met Merrick.
Oh yeah, Merrick. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
And the location where Drummond Sword is, JC?
It's in the centre of the market.
In market.
Maybe let them know that we're in a desert and imminently about to dehydrate and shrivel.
Okay.
It's going to be difficult to convey where we are, I think.
No, but just to let them know the desperation of the situation.
Yeah, no, I know that. Is there any way we can give them a...
We're from the 5th sand dune on the left.
That's going to be the tough bit.
The Well of Time. Jamon may know where that is, but...
Yeah, maybe once it gets a bit darker, you could chuck a bonfire out there or something. It'd be a bit easier for someone to spot from a distance.
Sure.
Can just count my words.
Something called GPS coordinates.
What 3 words?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna do. I've got this. I'm gonna try sending spell to Merrick if that's okay.
Okay.
I've counted out the 25 letters. Words.
Could you just roll percentile dice for me, please?
Yep.
It's fine. Okay. So what are you going to say?
Okay. Merrick, Stitch here. Contact Jamon Sword in Marquette. Urgent. We are stranded at the Temple of Time. We need rescue now. Get them contact us. I had to take a word out of the sentence.
It just devolved into pidgin English. I love it.
Yeah.
LOL.
Do you know what time it is? You have just woken me up. Who are you? Oh, it's the child. What can I do?
Is he coming to save us, Stitch?
I considering I've probably just woken up so didn't hear it, I'm going to use my other spell slot to send the exact same bloody message again.
Could you make roll the D100 for me? Okay,
yeah.
Cool. The child. I do not know where this Well of Time is. However, I'm sure Jamon does. If you're with the Wafflehouse, she will come. If she knows you. Alright, good night. And it actually doesn't switch it off.
Is he just expending spell slots in his sleep?
And then it stops on his 25th snort.
Stitch, the fact that you had to repeat your message twice does not instill confidence. How screwed are we?
Well, he did say apparently if Jamon knows the Waffle House, they will come. Is basically what he said. And then it was followed by honk shoo me 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 honk shoo me 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 me. Quite a lot of honk shoo me 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 me's.
Whilst all this shenanigans is going on, can JC use his superior survival skills to try and find some form of moisture?
Make a survival roll for me, please. No! So you're standing there in the arch, and you can see there is a little dribble of moisture there. With a 25, you get your one of your pythons out, and you enlarge this crack where the moisture's coming through, and there's a little dribble of water coming out. As you do that, Dersius is just doing up his flies and walking away.
I'm only joking.
So yes, you do find a little bit of water here.
A little bit of pee.
Have some water. Tidal wave it.
Well, see, the thing about that is it requires magical.
So with the 25,
ability.
you can actually open it up, and there's enough water comes out to actually fill a couple of cups to keep you in water until at least until the sun goes down.
Marvelous.
Behold your saviour. Hand these cups out.
Very well done.
That was actually very good, JC. I mean, you got us in this situation, but well done.
Okay.
Yeah, JC will make sure you get the emptiest cup.
Okay, so as you're having this, the sun gradually goes down. Unless you're doing anything else, you're just waiting here.
It does appear that way, yes.
Yeah, it seems that way.
So the sun goes down, and very quickly the desert starts to get cold.
Ooh, it's a bit chilly.
It's all right. Fire is something I can do. So I'll make us a nice big bonfire.
Okay, so you will need to concentrate on that if you're going to keep it up.
Yep.
So you can do that, and you're all tired. Oh, actually, JC, you had disadvantage. You didn't find water because you had disadvantage on your roll.
Could I just quickly
stay on.
mention potentially that I have an ability that prevents exhaustion while I'm holding on to you, so I could just be giving you moral support as riding on your shoulder the whole time.
Okay, I'll let you retcon that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, either that or I'll just use that stroke luck because I can use it after a short rest.
Oh no,
What
basically
the
I can
fuck?
just keep.
You could stop exhaustion as a cantrip.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I thought it was just for poison.
Oh, you got the water.
Oh, it's suppressed. You still have the exhaustion. It's just suppressed,
Yeah. What's exhaustion?
and it's only suppressed for 6 seconds.
Yeah. So I'm basically just constantly sat on JC's shoulder at the moment, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so so you do have water. Your senses were sparked with Stitch sort of stroking your back and you're purring. Okay, so the sun sets, it gets cold, and the desert is quiet.
Quiet.
Are you going to? There's a fire going, but you need to concentrate on that, Dak.
Mm-hmm.
Dak, humour me. Have you got any ability to heal in your repertoire still that might help us through the night?
I have access to 3 healing words, and that is your lot.
Do you happen to have anything for a bit of a... I'm quite tired.
I mean,
it's
I
called
could,
sleep.
yeah, I could actually, yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pop 2 of my 3 channel divinities, get 2 level 3 spell slots back, and rather than panis in JC all night, I'm going to spend one of them immediately because
Haven't you done that already?
I did it before my long rest. No, sorry, short rest. So I get back on a short rest.
Right. Okay. Yep.
So she would have called for the aid before
Yep.
resting to
Yep.
knowing that she gets it back. So
Yep.
she's she will use one of those 2 spell slots then to do lesser restoration on JC to remove that point of exhaustion.
Do you have any diamonds?
It doesn't need it lesser. Oh no, I'm not doing lesser. Oh my bad, wrong one.
What do you need?
It's greater. I
need
can't
greater
do
restoration.
It. No, never mind. I can't. Yeah, my bad. I got that wrong. So I can't do that.
How many diamonds do you need?
It's not a matter of diamonds.
Oh,
It's a matter of having spell slots.
JC will slowly start putting all the gems back in his pockets.
Yeah. The only thing I could do is if we start needing any urgent medical attention, I've got Beacon of Hope I could potentially cast, which will maximise your healing efficiency.
Okay. Well, the night is dark, and is uneventful. Do you keep the bonfire going all night?
If there's nothing we can use to fuel it, what I'll do is while we're doing like what would be the equivalent of a watch, so 4 hours or whatever, I'll keep it going so the others can get some warm rest, and then when I need to sleep, it'll just have to be a cold camp.
Okay. So in a cold camp like this, you will not get your spell slots back. But you will get your hit dice back, and but you will have a sleep and get your hit points back as well.
Marvelous.
So the night is uneventful. I'm not going to go through that because just for time. And the sun rises. And as the sun rises, you hear a deep growl. And you look up and you see a brass dragon, huge brass dragon flying overhead.
Oh, I really hope that's Jamon.
Well, at the moment, you're in the under the arch, sheltered under the arch.
Yeah, well, I will. Hearing this, we'll go out and I will attempt to flag down the dragon.
Okay. She's too high for message. Too high for message.
Yeah.
So you're gonna shout, are you?
Well, I've got thaumaturgy.
Oh, you're going to use thaumaturgy. Okay, so and you see her circle and come down and land in this space. And she just eyes you. Wafflehouse, I see you have made a mess. The timeline is restored. You have much to tell me. Merrick has asked me to save your souls again. So, much as I do not like this, climb on.
Thank you. All aboard.
Basically, with Tibby's hat as he gets on.
Yep, I'll thank them as well, and I'll hop on.
And at this point, of course, Dak realises he could have just changed himself into a giant eagle. And
I don't have a giant eagle.
Do you? Oh.
Nope, I've got no giant animals at all.
Oh, that's a shame.
Other than a giant spider.
That's perfect.
Yes.
Just hold on the underneath.
I could use the web to store moisture.
Okay, and so you've got, and you are flown to near to Ankarel. At which point she lands. You get off, and she flies away. The journey takes about 2 hours, even by her speed. Maybe slightly longer. And you're outside of Ankarel. City, the jewel of the desert. There are trees here. There's a bustling city. You smell the smells of. You smell the smells of spices, of sweat, of business transactions happening, and life. Something which you have not seen for a little while now. Let's have some ambient music. Where are we? We are in a... there we go. And you hear people calling from the.
Hey.
By the way, you have seen giant eagles. There was one you met before at Ankarel. The gates are open. It takes you half an hour, but you can get in. You are thirsty, but you are now in civilization. You smell water in the distance. You see palm trees. There are goats. There are camels. And the streets are just full of people doing business and being industrious.
Should we grab a quick drink and then we have a story?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Okay.
Sounds
so
good.
So you do that, and I'm just going to sort of march things a little bit quicker. So what are you going to do whilst you're here?
So yeah, get fed and watered, and then we should pay attention. Well, we should get ourselves cleaned up slightly, and then we should head to Jamon to fill them in the events of the recent past.
Okay. And the guards on the gate say that she is not there at the moment. She has been out on an expedition.
Do you know when she might return?
Do not know, and it's not for people like you to know this. And they say this in, of course, Marquesian, so JC's having to translate.
Yeah. Pretty sure the errand, well, not the adventure she was on was to get us.
Quite possibly. Well, in any case, we should perhaps find some proper rest, so that we might make our way back to Singon and then Amon.
Okay, and you can do so without any problem. You find a tavern, one that you've been to before. There we go. People are still in there. We've got everybody there. Is everybody on there? We don't have Stitch on there.
I can see Stitch.
I can still see. I can still see him. Yeah, black screen. But
and Lewin is there as well. So go into
Hello.
Yes. I was totally jesting. I was just using a major image. And there's a bar there, and you can rest up and have a proper long rest if you wish. And get.
Yes, we do that.
Okay, and you do so.
Were there any clients that Dersius took a liking to by any chance?
Well, as you come in, they're all sort of avoiding you because you're all covered in cuts and scars and bruises and burnt and covered in sand. So most people are giving you a wide berth at the moment.
Challenge accepted.
Okay. So there is a lady in her perhaps mid-20s there. She's there with her parents. She's looking a bit grumpy. That obviously doesn't want to be there. And she keeps looking over to you guys.
I'll wave her over.
And you can see the parents are arguing about something. And she sneaks off. And she talks to you in a language you don't understand.
That's all right.
You don't need to worry about that, Dersius. You know what I've got right for you.
And Daisy, you just hear, you called me over. You are a strange-looking individual, covered in scars and sand. Are you a barbarian from the waste?
All I hope is that when Stitch casts that tongue, it starts off with, "You're a strange individual."
That's how conversations often start with me.
But she gets called back by her parents, and they say, you can hear them saying, oh, "Don't talk to these ruffians. You never know what infections you can get from them."
Ah, shame. All right. Clean ourselves up,
being one of them.
Okay, you can have a long rest. It's going to cost you a trivial amount of money. Of course, you realise a lot of your money a lot of stuff was stored in Lewin's demiplane, and in his chest.
So much cheese.
Oh, my money's in the portable hole.
Yep.
Yep. I got that.
Oh, and the chair.
Not Dersius' chair, of course, but my chair.
Yes, an unrecoverable loss.
Okay. So you have a long rest. There's me pushing you forwards because it's taking a long time to get here than I thought. You have your long rest, and in the morning you have dates, camel milk, and bread to break your fast.
Marvellous.
What do you wish to do?
If memory serves, there was an oasis or some such in the
There
middle
are
of the city.
trees. There was an oasis here. There are trees, which will be suitable.
Yes, we should get ourselves to Singon.
Should we try and speak to Jamon's sword one more time? See if they're in, and if not, going.
Since we're here, we may as well. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll go and pester the guards again.
Okay. And you're back.
Indeed.
So they're talking to JC, who can speak Marquesian. And you can see a clerk is brought down. Says, "Well, yes, she did say to bring you up if you turned, if you came here. So you are taken in to see Jamon Sa'ord, which is exactly the same image we had last time. Have we got? Can everybody see?
Yes.
Yeah.
You got different people this time,
We
unfortunately.
got classic tokens, yeah.
Yeah, we got old tokens, and Jamon Sa'ord is there. Well, tell me the story.
Absolutely.
And she actually shoos everybody else away, apart from Gamshiga, who's her warden. So everybody else goes. They're in the room, but they're out of earshot.
Very good. And I will let her know all of the details that's happened since we saw her last.
Okay, so make a... Okay, you can do that without a problem. You've got... make a performance roll.
Sure. That'll be funny. 12.
12. Okay, it's a bit stuttering, but she gets the gist of it. And when you mention the Shadowfell, her face darkens. And she is aware of a Dyson brand, but is not familiar with him. And she says at the end, I think you have saved a peril that we would have experienced in the future. I think we need to thank you for that too, Wafflehouse.
Oh, thank you very much. Yes, I think you're right. It would have become a problem here sooner rather than later. But thankfully, as you say, we were able to stop it.
Did you see the body of this Dyson brand?
Unfortunately, no. We saw him get carried off by that giant monster and then eaten. So, no body, unfortunately. But the implication is that he didn't survive.
Right, okay. This may need some looking into, and he turns to Gamshiga, this lady here, and she talks her in under her breath, and she runs off to get some scrolls and things to look at. I think you may have business elsewhere at Wafflehouse.
Indeed.
We will feed you, and we will bid you God's speed.
Thank you for your hospitality and the rescue.
I do not know what you talk, but I am glad you are back. And
Thank you.
You are given food to eat, and you are allowed to leave this space. You can go to the Oasis, the temple, the Jamar Sa'ord's palace is in Oasis. There are many trees there, heavy with dates, and other deserts, oases, trees around as well, which you could use.
Marvellous. Yep, yeah, as long as it's a reasonable sized trunk. And, we'll...
There's a bit of a tight squeeze. People like Lord Darcy, but you can all get through.
Yeah, that's fine. And we'll aim for... I believe there was a tree outside of Lewin's father's place in Singorn, if memory serves.
So you're going to Singorn, yeah?
Yes.
God, I hate it when you can do all this. Life's so difficult.
You don't have to worry about it after today. We're going back.
Yay!
Back to the future. So
Wow.
so you open the tree. The tree creaks, and you can hear it almost saying, "Oh, that hurts a bit." As it splits open, and you can see this bright tunnel. And do you all go through?
Dak's going to go through. It's entirely up to the others if they follow.
Okay.
They know where we're going.
And
Yeah.
you get outside. You get to Singorn. It is raining. You see elves in the street. They're looking sad. You can see there's bags under many of their eyes. A lot of them are wearing black for mourning. And the gaiety of this area is gone.
I mean, news travels fast with Luna's demise.
Well, this may be unrelated. We need to find out to be sure. Yes, we will find the mansion of said Lewin's father and knock on the door.
Well, there's a small house by the lake. You knock on the door, and there is no answer there. It's middle of it's daylight here. It's sort of end of the day, it's sort of towards the evening here. Up the hill behind you, you see the Emerald Citadel, which is the big palace where the Archwarden Tyrelda lives and works, and much of the other wardens, you think probably be attendants there.
Yep, no, that's fine. I thought since we came in essentially on top of the house, and we have no real concept of what day it is yet. We'll try there first, but that's fine. Emerald Citadel.
Okay, so again, I'm just going to rush this through. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
So you get there, and you know how to get in. You're let in, and very rapidly you're taken up to the wardens, and the guild runner looks at you. Wafflehouse, Lewin, my boy.
Yes, I'm just going to check round. Are we somewhat privately?
No, there was a lot of people around here. There are guards, there are aides.
Okay, I'm going to try and get his attention before he gets too exuberant and try and say,
Lewin?
I need to speak to you privately.
And he just runs through you. Lewin! Put that back on again, because I love that piece of music.
It is lovely.
Lewin! And he grabbed you by the shoulders, Dak. Where's my boy? And he shakes you.
That's why we've came back to see you so urgently. We just got back. We were trapped.
You left. You left weeks ago.
Where we've been, we had no concept of time, or no accurate concept of time.
But where's my boy?
He saved us, but it cost him. Cost you.
No.
I'm so sorry.
And he falls to his knees in front of you, grabs onto your tunic. My boy. After all this time, I've only just seen him as my boy, my man, my boy. This is not true. This is not so. This is a jest. This is in poor taste, Dak of the Mercy Tribe.
I only wish it was.
And you see the Archwarden come up behind him and put her hand on his shoulder. No. And then tears start to stream down his face. I felt the staff break. I have foreboding this. My boy. Where is he? I want my boy. And the Archwarden leads him away. And the others are there looking at you. At Wafflehouse, we grieve your loss. Although we shunned Lewin Boreal for being what he was, which was a half-blood, he was one of us. He saved this city from the devastation, the demons. This is dire news.
It is.
Thank you for bringing this to us, and
it's the least we could do. As I said, he saved us. None of us would be here if it wasn't for him.
Yeah, he stayed stuck in the Shadowfell.
so his soul is lost.
It would seem so.
That is, you won't even return to the wheel to be reborn. It is the worst of all. We had this for numbers of our people during the demon attack. The souls were ripped out. There is no hope for him. I fear this may be a step too far for the guild runner to take. And the guild runner then comes back in and he's composed himself. Wafflehouse, come to my rooms and tell me what happened.
Of course.
In the meantime, while the rest party go, can I ask if there's like a small, like a chapel or somewhere that I'm able to go to that has incense and holy water?
Yeah, they'll be able to give you some if you wish. Yeah.
I would go and excuse myself while the rest of the party do that because I want to try and commune.
Okay. Okay. So the rest of you get taken away to the with the guild runner. The arch warden is with him as well, and you can see he's looking. They both now look drawn and grey. A weight has been on their shoulder. Just when they thought it was lifted, the guild runner has been hit again. Tell me what happened. Just tell me how my boy met his end. Was he a true Boreal?
Absolutely. And I'll explain the situation in the courtyard.
Are you going to elaborate, exaggerate slightly?
In true Lewin fashion, absolutely.
Okay, make a... the rest of you are going to help. The rest of you are going to... Yeah, so you will interject. Okay, so make a deception roll with advantage.
18.
Okay. Oh. I never knew him. He was a good boy. I loved his mother. Really I loved his mother, you know. She was the most beautiful thing in my life. Fortunately, here in Singorn, half-bloods are frowned upon. It is something I will regret to the end of my days.
Regret is a powerful emotion and has a very negative connotation, and rightfully so. However, you can just as easily use that as motivation for change. You've said it yourself that the half-blood mentality is wrong, and you have experienced yourself firsthand the joy that ignoring such old thoughts can have and bring. Maybe now is the time to be a force for change. In his memory, if nothing else.
And he looks up, and there's a wan smile on his face. He says, there may be something good that comes from this.
We have to try.
I need to meditate on this. I fear my life is now going to take a very different turn. Wafflehouse, please feel free to use my mansion if you wish, whilst you stay here.
Thank you.
I need to consider.
Yes, we must be moving on to Amon. We still have much to do, as I'm sure you can imagine. But I will check in with you regularly just to see how you are and see how things are progressing.
And I have talked to the Archwarden. Lord Darcy.
Yes.
Of the tavern. We will build a tavern in the Tarn ward in your name. And if you wish, you can be the landlord of that tavern.
I absolutely wish that.
Okay. So what I'm going to do now is he lets you. He asks you to leave. I would like you all to now think about doing your epilogues now for me. I'm just going to go for a quick read. Yeah. And unless you want to do anything else, we'll do that. We'll do those.
Can I? One really quick thing, because I went away to commune, so I want to try and commune.
Yep.
And my 3 questions for deity, and I'm hoping she'll know because she obviously helped with this power on Lewin's staff.
Yep.
So my first question would be: did Lewin Boreal escape the Shadowfell after we did?
You must ask your questions before the spell ends. You receive a correct answer for each question. Divine beings aren't necessarily omnipotent.
I'm hoping because her power's there, she might know something.
Okay, so your first question is...
did Lewin Boreal escape the Shadowfell after we did?
I do not know.
Is Lewin...
His flame is hidden. Do not know what that means. This could be that he has been consumed. Is that just a yes or no?
It's normally a yes or no unless she needs a short sentence to make it.
Okay, I do not know. I do not know.
Second question would be: is Lewin Boreal Soul 3?
She wouldn't know that. There was no. You think it's unlikely she would know that soul was free. As I say, these gods are not omnipotent. They don't know everything.
Would it? Okay, then. In which case, the third question would be selfish. Would it be in my interest to stay with Dersius, who you chose as a champion?
Yes, he is my champion. He will be your champion and your companion in the years to come.
Okay. So that's the 3 questions done.
Okay, I'm just going to go for a wee, and then you get your epilogues all ready. Yep?
Yep. Sorry, Lewin, I tried. I desperately tried.
If it's all right with you guys, I'll go last in the epilogue. If you don't mind.
Okay, that makes sense. As the longest surviving member of the group.
Yeah, I don't want to accidentally retcon something you guys say before you've said it. So yeah, I'll go last. Yeah.
We don't talk about Powen. Let his corpse being sat on by some bandit in the city's arse rest in peace.
Yeah, it wasn't a particularly glamorous end, was it? Oh, dear.
About to get bonked over the head by the biggest rug pull ever. Surprise! Here's Amicia, guys. I'm actually evil, and just Lewin comes out, kills everyone.
Turns out Lewin was the 3-skulled demon.
Shh! You're making too much sense. Now I have 3 times the amount of bones. Hello, Wafflehouse. I have a bone to pick with you.
God, we got Skeletor again. Okay. All right. So you go to the mansion where there are Chewingas there. Alfresco is there. Alfonso, is there. They're all dressed in black in mourning. And the normal merriment is muted because of the news. The Chewingas are very attuned to the feelings of the Boreals. Okay. So you have a night's sleep there, and you awake in the morning. still shocked about what's happened. So, I want to go to the epilogues now. So, who wishes to start about what they wish to do going forward?
I'm happy to start if nobody else wants to. I think Dersius
Yep.
is pretty simple,
Yep.
to be honest.
Yep.
All right, so if everybody is happy, so Dersius, now having a lovely tavern in Singorn, which he enjoys very much, he will run that tavern where, of course, the Wafflehouse will always drink for free, and he relies on Stitch to bring in the greatest ales from across the continent, being something she's very good at. He will carry out Such's will. He likes the idea that there's someone who's almost as great as him. I think he would very much love the idea of being the champion of a god, being chosen to be this person. I'm guessing most of that communication would go through Stitch.
Yes, exactly. So you will basically be her champion, companion, drinking partner, that sort of thing.
Absolutely. So on top of running the tavern, he will go out and be that force in the world, travelling with Stitch.
Okay, and what's the tavern going to be called?
That is a very good question. I'll have to think about that, but I will try and think about that very quickly and to get back to you. If that's
House of
okay.
Waffle.
I was thinking of Stitch in Time, but something like that. But,
I was thinking Dungeons and Taverns.
A Stitch in Time is kind of perfect because it ties in into the story brilliantly, and of course it's an ode to Stitch.
Can we put it Stitch in Time, but it's time THYME?
Yeah.
And that is pretty much Dersius. That is his future, I think.
so Dersius is the companion for Stitch, who runs a tavern which has many regulars. A lot of the more adventuresome young female elves tend to visit a lot, and some of the males as well, actually. It does good business. He is on good term. You're on good terms with the local clasp, and they, as long as you pay your tithe, they will protect your business. And he does well.
Darcy, I have a Mr. You.
Lots of Italian boys turn up. Okay.
They're very welcome.
Who wishes to go next?
Yeah, I'll go next just to add on top of that. So Stitch will occasionally, basically her objective being to try and make the best possible beer every time. So every year there's like a different seasonal brew is effectively what she'll be aiming for.
Yeah.
If I could, because Fomos is still alive, could I do a very quick epilogue for him?
Yes, please. Thing? Yep.
So Fomos will never actually properly recover. He basically spends most of his days recluse at the city of Brass, recovering, but he never quite fully gets there. He does eventually likely reach out to the Wafflehouse, probably through Dak, offering, in his condolences to Lewin, and if it was worth he would offer to share his knowledge that he could recall from, he has some very good forgery and recollection and memories and stuff, like to some of the weave knowledge, etc., and share it with Singorn to try and help protect them in the future from any further demon incursions.
Of course, Fomos had rescued the Library of Knowledge from Sanctuary, which was taken by Dyson Brandt.
Yeah. He still retains in his head few shards and shreds of knowledge, though, so he shares what he can in the hopes that it helps Singorn going forward.
Okay. And as far as Stitch is concerned, she does she just stay in Singorn, or she just travel?
So she'll probably travel more than Dersius. Dersius is probably very busy at the tavern with the customers and also all the young ladies coming through, and young men. So she will travel
treating
out
all the
more.
STDs, yeah.
Yeah, basically. I come back and give him every 6 months, give him a checkup. But no, other than that, she'll travel more, so she'll be going out and doing more of the day-to-day stuff outside of the tavern, but very much aligned to that. And occasionally we'll probably go on a few adventures, but that's for another time, for another story.
Okay. JC.
Yeah, JC will go from major cities using his immense wealth to buy up all the derelict buildings that only derelict because of the Waffle House destroying them. But he will use his connections and, as I said, the wealth to sort of make the equivalent of social housing. But over time, it will hopefully expand across the many cities, and he'll become effectively one of the greatest estate people in the land, mainly catering for the downtrodden. So it's cheap rent, but enough because he's got his skills to sort of help keep the pot filled as such. And he'll be checking in on stuff like Diego and Dora, making sure they get a good life as they grow up, etc. And he will say to Dak that obviously when his untimely passing happens, that he would like to have a statue made, knowing that the sapphire that he managed to collect seems to be rather valuable, for it to be made as part of the eye.
Which sapphire?
That 5,000 gold piece sapphire that he'll keep with him.
Okay.
And it will be Dak's responsibility to make sure it sets as the eye and only he knows it's there. And a tall enough statue where people can sort of see a glint but don't quite know what it is.
Okay.
So you want a Statue of Liberty, but JC?
Yes.
Right, okay, that's very modest of you.
Yeah, and obviously, as I say, he'll use his connections, so stuff like the clasp and all that. He'll help keep some money flowing to him to help as there as the protection for the slums that will get uplifted to being fairly good housing.
So you got a lot of money, but you don't have that much money.
No, it'll be like the seed for this, and then obviously it will grow through time.
So you're going to start a business empire.
Yes.
To fund this. So what's your business going to be?
Real estate, like McDonald's. It's like I own the land, and I renovate the houses. People can live in it. They pay rent, and that helps further buying more land.
Please tell me it's called JFC.
JFC, definitely. But basically, it's catering for the downtrodden, the homeless, the stuff like that, helping get people back on. Basically, a side that you never thought that JC would have had.
Well, in Singorn and in Emon, there's been many houses which have been damaged, and construction is required, and your assistance with payments are very gratefully received. There is not a lot of money in real estate in this land. This land is cheap. So you will have to have another industry on top of that to actually pay for it. Unless you're going to charge extortionate rates of rent for your...
Oh, no. The rates will be modest. But as I said, Jason will again travel and use his skills to sort of keep the pot filled.
Oh, right. So he's going to carry on being a thief again, yeah?
Yes.
Excellent.
Basically, think Robin Hood sort of thing.
Okay, so there was Singorn and Emon, yeah?
Oh, yeah, it will start like perhaps at Emon, but then spread to
Okay, so you start in Emon. So there was a lot of damage again from the other demon attacks they had there, and even from the Chroma Conclave attack. The city still being rebuilt, and assistance is gratefully received. There's enough to build probably a couple of blocks of slum type housing, if that's what you want to do.
Yep. Expand with time.
Okay. And as you do so, your money is run low, but you revert to your clasp roots to keep the revenues going.
Yeah. Ever expansion.
Okay. And now the big one. Dak. So you're in Singorn. The verdant expanse is destroyed.
It is. Initially, after a little rest, Dak's new purpose in life will be diplomatic to begin with, trying to strengthen relations between Singon and Amman and all the other major cities, just to try and make sure, if nothing else, there's always a good strong line of communication between all of the major leaders. Once that's been established,
whilst
even
you
if it takes
are considering that, you have a visitor. A eagle circles above you. When it touches to the ground, changes into the young form of a young female strickler.
It's very good to see you again.
Hello, Dak. And you can see tears streaming down her eyes. The verdant expanse is more brutally desecrated than I thought.
Yes, it really suffered with that incursion, but I have a plan for that. I need to clear it with Singon leadership still, but I was hoping to plant a new forest.
I have a gift from Fabergé. She had some ability to see the future and say you may need this. And she has in her hand a large egg, a jeweled egg, probably the size of an ostrich egg. And within this, there are the seeds of the trees of the forest, from the Feywild, from the verdant expanse, and from our area as well, which I've forgotten what it's called, so I can't remember what it is. Including in here are Malorn tree seeds.
Perfect.
You would need this. And she gives you the Fabergé egg.
Thank you very much.
Some of the elves are looking at you and see this and think, that looks very interesting. What is that? It's a lovely piece of jewelry, you know.
This, I mean, yes, it is beautiful, but this is a gift to
I like
restore
that.
the forest.
That is a beautiful thing. What do you call that?
This is a Fabergé egg, and it is for reseeding a forest.
So Fabergé, if you remember, was the druid who ruled the spider forest.
Yes, we got Mosselstead from him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yes, this is a tool to reseed the forest that you lost to the north.
Well, this is a wonderful thing. I think, if you do not mind, I will take a sketch. And he quickly gets out a paper and charcoal, makes a sketch of this. I wonder if I can get some of our artisans to make something like this. This is magnificent, you know.
Dak's going to sort of look at it a little bit, but I mean, like, yes, it's very pretty. I mean, I'm sure people might like a fancy egg. He's a bit bewildered by the want for it, but sure.
Oh, I'm sure we will. And they keep staring at it, but after a while you get bored with them staring at this egg and you take it away.
Yeah,
So you are going to do diplomacy, yeah?
Yeah. Yes, so to begin with, just to make sure that there's some diplomatic relations going on, because with everything that's gone on between Amon and now Singon, I'd imagine relations are strained. So I just want to reinforce that a little bit, try and encourage the relaxation of the xenophobic attitude of Singon as much as I reasonably can as an outsider. And then, yes, I will speak to those in charge within Singon about acquiring permission to seed the forest and then take ownership of it as a sanctuary.
And they are very grateful for this idea. The verdant expanse is their soul, basically.
Very good.
And there's trees being got there's scores of miles of dead forest around. And you go out and you, as a druid, you realise this will take you, even with your skills, will take you a long time to do.
Oh, absolutely. But it's an endeavour worth pursuing.
And as you plant the seeds You clean the land, plant the seeds, you encourage the growth, and gradually shoots of life start to materialize again. They are struggling. You put all your power and all your knowledge into it, but I'll be honest with you, as a druid, your ability to look at the natural world has not been the best.
Certainly not. No.
So you struggle with that, but it takes you a while to get the forest starting to bud, and you realise this may take you many years to try and re-establish this forest.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And it was my intention that as the forest is seeding and starting to grow, I was able to negotiate with Singorn that it would be regrown as a sanctuary, and that there would be no felling of the trees, there would be no hunting, no killing of the wildlife under its canopy. It is a sanctuary of life.
But the natural world will need to do what the natural world does. It is tooth and claw, so cannot just have these creatures of the wild left untamed, because the balance will be cast adrift.
Yeah. Under regular circumstances, this would be true, but I intend to take up residence within the forest to maintain that delicate peace.
Okay. And as you go out and building this, you see a band of forest gnomes come out from hiding the scorched earth, and they help you. And these forest gnomes will become your assistants over the years to come.
Marvellous.
A year later, the Wafflehouse meet up. All travel to Singorn for a variety of reasons. Sorry, Singorn to Emon, sorry, for a variety of reasons. And Emon, you meet up in the Via Crook, your old haunts. And you go into the Via Crook, and Marshall's there, considerably older. As he comes in, Wafflehouse, you're back. Still got your room. You owe us a lot of money now, you know. And he gets out this great big scroll, which goes on and on and on and on and on. Says, that's about 500 gold pieces you owe me.
How would you like to sell some of your ale in an exotic city?
Well, you've got to give me the 500 gold pieces first.
I think we can manage that from the coffers, Dersius.
I think JC's got this, hasn't he?
A lot of money in real estate.
I'm sure between us we can cover it.
Yeah. All right, let's pay the man.
And maybe we'll let him know that the room is perhaps no longer required.
It's a shame. That was a great one. You're having that. But,
I'm sure it was.
You could let it out for more, Marshall. Now the legendary Wafflehouse stayed there. It's the Wafflehouse room.
It's very true.
The Wafflehouse. Your legend is being sung in the taverns. It is. And he takes the money from you, but then he shakes all your hands. It's been a pleasure to know the Wafflehouse. Where's the half elf? What's his name?
He didn't make it.
And where's the goat? Where's the goat man? Is he okay?
Of a fashion.
He's alive, but we probably won't be seeing him again.
Do you know what? Sometimes when I'm feeling melancholic and low, I go down to the harbour, just look at the sea. The sea makes me feel better.
Yeah, I tried that once and a crab bit me.
I think we all just need to find our place of solitude.
Yep.
I'll take you to a spot I know. And
that sounds lovely.
And he says, "Oh, everybody, closing up." I'm taking the Waffle House out. And everybody gets ushered out. Do you want to do anything whilst you're in Emon, by the way? Anything particular?
Short of just checking in with faces, nothing specific.
Okay. So you meet up. You can meet up with Merrick is gone. Merrick has left the Alabaster Lyceum. After the demon attack, and coming back here, he has left. Nobody knows where he's gone, but he's gone. And the go away is still there, and does not give any information out. Yeah, no matter how much you ask. Barish has got some things that you ask her to make, which you can finally pick up.
Better late than never.
Yeah, and Gilmore is saddened to hear the news of the losses that you've had. So, it's late in the day. The sun is setting. Marshall takes you down to the harbour. And he says to you, when I go down to the harbour, I just look at the sunset. Sometimes it's magical. One can almost hear the friends you used to have. I will leave you alone just to be with your thoughts, Wafflehouse.
Thank you,
and
Marshall.
he takes you down to the harbour. And the sun is setting. And as the sun sets, you all stand next to each other. And your shadows are cast on the buildings behind you. And you blink, you almost see shadows of your fallen colleagues standing there with you. Dak, you hear in your mind, Dak, I'm home now. Thank you. And as you stare into the west, the sun sets, the sky goes through the colours of the rainbow, orange, deeper into purple. You see fishing skiffs out to sea, coming in with their catch for the day. There was a hustle and bustle of the harbour around you. And you reflect on what you have seen, what you have done, and what you have lost. The Waffle House. The legend that is the Waffle House. Your days of adventurers are over. But your legend is now spreading around the realm. And the stories will be told by the bards for years to come. And as the sun sets, shadows on the wall behind you disappear, and you're just left there with your thoughts. At that point, I will close the book on this campaign.
Yeah, let's
Congratulations,
go!
everybody.
Yeah!
Well done, everyone.
Oh man,
Holy shit!
I can't believe
that
it.
was an adventure.
That was fun. One more adventure.
Very well.
Well done.
What do I say apart from it's been a pleasure?
Mm.
Yeah, it really has.
I-
And I know it was a little ad hoc and not necessarily a decision, but even still, I appreciate that you've all let me lead you for as long as you have.
We'll start out with a quote, and then
Yeah, as up and down as it's been, I'm glad. You know, most of us survived it at least, in one way or another.
With the way we made our choices, I think it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, it really could have been.
I say
Yeah.
I'm quite content.
Yep.
I think me and you, Davey, have the tie for the most amount of dead characters now.
Until this campaign, I'd never had a character die.
That's a lot.
But there we go.
Yeah.
I mean, Boris had to die eventually. He's so stupid.
that's one of my top tier favorite deaths.
But Boris never died.
Just
Nope.
disappeared.
Oh, we retconned it.
We retconned
Yeah,
it. History has been changed.
Oh,
I
that
just-
is true, yeah.
Do you know what I find the craziest thing to think about when I reflect back on the campaign is that, I mean, I joined you guys later, but you started this campaign before COVID.
Yeah, I know.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's how long this campaign was. Like, this. I was talking to someone at this about work, actually, and they're basically saying, like, you know, this is a once in a lifetime thing. And so
I don't
think
know if that.
but I mean, to this extent, like this epic of a, I don't think anything is ever going to beat this, in my
No.
eyes.
I don't know if that's true. I think that's something we should aim to do again.
Yeah, but I think we should be
Oh, yeah,
proud.
always
I
aim
think
to
DM should
be,
be very
yeah.
proud of what he's done here. Like this
Mm.
was a,
Oh,
was an
absolutely.
epic. This wasn't even just a campaign; it was an epic, which is just miles above.
Mm. Yeah.
Expertly
Absolutely.
done from start to finish. Which is
Yeah.
more than we can say about the players.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, incompetence abound, but you know.
As I've always said, I thoroughly broke JC as a character, and he would have been such a menace for any DM. But his only downfall was me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kudos to the DM.
Bittersweet. Bittersweet.
Mm.
How do you feel? You must feel like a weight has been lifted.
Not really. It's like it's like if you're reading a really, really good book and you get to the end and you think, I don't want that to finish.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. But sometimes, do you know what? It's good to go out on a high,
Yeah.
and I think we can't go out in a better way.
Mm.
I think well done, everybody.
Absolutely.
Thing is, those characters you'll remember to the end of your days.
Indeed.
Yeah.
You'll have many others, but they become the strange thing with memory, psychology, is you'll start to remember this, and you'll start to feel real.
Mm. It already does. I've already got memories which were distinctly in game.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of stuff you won't remember, but there will be bits that you'll all have with different things which will stick and resonate. And when you go on, you know, the online forums, people say their games last 6 months or a year and everything falls apart. Very, very, very few games go on this long.
Yep.
Mm.
Weekly as well.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
get every single
Almost.
week.
Well, I
yeah,
think-
we
I
had
think-
very few stops, didn't we?
I think
Yeah.
we'll
Couple of
bother
breaks.
for you guys for all committing, because it is
we
it is
wanted to be
it is a commitment for all of you.
Mm.
This is usually the highlight of my week.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Honestly, I don't know how I would have got through COVID without it, to be honest.
But
Yeah.
that just shows how sad you all are, really, isn't it?
I'm sad then. I don't care.
Yeah.
yeah, it's you have all played your parts. Every person plays a part, played it well, and this chapter is over, but other chapters will come. Maybe you may see some of the protagonists and antagonists again. Never know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm certainly not going to do what Matt Mercer did and seem to bring everybody back into the next campaign. It's like,
Yeah, I couldn't watch it. I couldn't watch it. It was too, oh god, it was too self-relating.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look at the deep characters we have and how they interact with each other.
well, occasionally it was fine, but most of it got a little bit. Oh, come on. Yeah.
I mean,
Anyway. Well, I mean, they were doing it for different reasons to make
it was very Californian.
Yeah. Oh, I can't watch it anymore. I just find it a little bit cringeworthy, to be honest with you.
Magic gone on it, I think, definitely.
Yeah.
Never watched a full campaign. Preferred hours.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think I agree with that. Yeah, the first campaign is what got me to start playing D&D, and I really enjoyed it and I loved it the whole way through. But ours is better.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 2 and then Lewin going, yes, you were bored during COVID. There's this little D&D game that we have going on that's probably going to go on for a little while. Would you like to join?
At least another 6 months or so.
That should be the slogan of Wafflehouse, another 6 months or so. That's our delivery slogan.
It'll be over in a couple of weeks, yeah.
Oh, I feel a bit empty now.
Yeah, it's a
I
strange
know
feeling, isn't it?
I know exactly what you're saying. It is. You're saying when a book ends and you go, oh, that's a shame. It's hard to let those things go, but very thankful that we've all managed to do this.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all excited for adventures in floating cities.
Oh yes. I'm very excited to start that, but I'm very, very nervous, and I just hope the whiplash you guys get from the lack of polish compared to the wonderful piece of art that Mike's managed to craft for us isn't too bad.
The thing is, you don't see what goes on under the bonnet. It's not. It's thing is what somebody said once that when you design something, you think you need to make the Silmarillion. But the players never get past the first page.
Yep, that is 100% true. Best way to view it, Chris, is imagine someone put two cakes on a table. I don't go, this cake's better than this cake. I go, sweet, 2 cakes.
Yeah, exactly. And I just hope that, I mean, I know I'm going to have a blast doing it. I just hope you guys enjoy it. But it's going to be fun. And it sounds like Ben's going to join us as well, which is wonderful.
Yeah, I get in! Yes!
So
Told
does
you,
this just start next week?
That's the plan. I still need character sheets from everyone. I'm not sure if I need to create a blank one that you guys edit, or whether you can just make them. I haven't got that far into it, but
how
I just
long
made
is
one in there.
this little campaign going to go on for? Is this another 6 months?
It's another 8-year epic.
So I think I have what would be about 6 weeks worth of content if you just like blasted through it speedrun style.
Okay.
So that's 4 years in.
I fully expect it's actually going to be more like 4 to 6 months.
Okay.
If we're starting next week, it might be a bit of an issue for me because our moving day is Wednesday.
Okay.
It might be in disarray, so
to be fair though, with it being the very, very start, I can work. I can give you a week's break. That's fine.
Well, in fairness, why don't we do like a week of character creation, and then we can sort of have a character creation session collectively.
And let's look
I'm
at
totally okay with that. Yeah.
let's look at some time, maybe May or June. Let's all meet up.
well,
Have a
Like, as in in
celebration.
person, you mean as well?
Yeah, in person.
yeah,
We'll meet
that's
up
good.
and we'll have a celebration.
Is this the 1970s Incredible Hulk music?
Yeah, it's the Grav Grit theme.
Oh God, Grav Grit.
I loved Grav Grit.
He was great.
Yeah,
He was great.
Such a noble death as well.
yeah, really, yeah.
Interesting. I was looking at the last notes I had written for the last session I played before Olive was born, and it was 2024, July the 16th. And the last screenshot I've got is of the Cabin of Time that we were just in. It's like, whoa, full circle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy, mate. I mean, we
you
have
got-
missed you being here as well,
Yeah.
but we're
Yeah,
glad.
we really
you know,
have.
Glad you're here at the end.
But we kept your characters going, so we have Grav Grit was reused, and Iskip was used to death. Poor Iskip.
Poor is
Yeah, poor Skip.
But he did well.
He went out in style.
He
I
did.
think a lot of the
Yeah,
characters who died in this campaign went out in style.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apart from Powin.
Yeah, well, you know, screw that
Zero.
guy. He clearly couldn't cut the mustard.
Let's have a long rest. 20 yards in this underground sewer, 20 yards away from a bandits camp. Yeah, okay. Fine.
Oh,
whatever.
guys,
Well, you know,
you're not gonna believe where they've camped outside.
adventuring is dangerous business, and not everyone's cut out for it.
Butcher, get me
He-
my adventurer hammer.
There'll be one person out there talking about the Wafflehouse, and they'll talk about him, and they'll all think he's just absolutely batshit crazy, and doesn't really exist.
Yep.
I mean, he is the Pete Best of the Waffle House.
What, dead?
I'm not sure I understand.
Pete Best was part of the Beatles, but he left before they made it big.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
So
but he left because he chose to. This poor soul didn't choose to. His head was
Didn't
removed
really
from
get a
his
choice.
shoulders.
Well, a choice was made whether or not it was a choice to leave was the right one.
On that note, I'm going to leave you with.
Oh.
Another 6
Well, I think-
months.
I think before anyone disappears, we owe the DM a round of applause.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.
Very well done. Very well done.
Yeah. And a quick lightning round. DM, who is your favourite NPC?
My favourite NPC. Who is my?
Hashtag.
Do we get to vote afterwards as well?
I really.
Think of your favourite NPC.
My favourite NPC was probably Merrick.
Yes! Yes! Dan, who's your favourite NPC?
It was hashtag for me because I reused him because I liked him so much.
Yeah. Dursius.
Bomber all day.
Oh, fucking.
I was going to say Bomber as well.
Legend.
Oh, I really like Mr. Brick.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck
Mr.
off.
Brick, are you doing all right? All right, what can I do for you, Mr. Brick?
Going to be playing the rest of the campaign with this accent.
Oh. You know what I'd rather do on a screaming baby?
For me, I'd probably say I really like Ashtak, but I think I'd have to give it to Albion because the way he
Albion.
that was
strong
insanity.
choice, yeah.
I was never expecting that.
Yeah.
Fucking Baker, man.
What about you, JC? Who's your favourite NPC?
Obviously, everyone keeps saying hashtag, and I definitely agree. But it's got to be, I think, although the bloody name just bloody escapes me. The rat from the Beer Crook.
Oh, Huin.
Huin.
The rat familiar.
Yes,
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, shenanigans could be from JC with that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only NPC that didn't get a line.
Yeah.
If we go for underrated NPCs, I like Cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
sure.
the first, I'm going to say half of the campaign, Sherry was our main contact.
Yeah.
And I've never met an NPC who portrayed putting up with us as much as Sherry did for the entire time she interacted with us. The only reason she stayed working with us is she was hoping that Jordan would go out with her.
Yep.
Yeah.
And do you know what I will say? Another underrated would be the kobolds that we went to after Ashtak. Because the amount of times we went in
Oh,
there
the
and we
Run the
got
Diamond
melted
job.
with acid, I
Ramesh's
loved them.
Gem Emporium.
That was
Yeah.
a great location.
Yeah.
So, someone I didn't get to see that much, but was the guy who we met who was fighting the slads, and he was just like running around really happy and crazy. What was his name? It was like the night of the moon or something like that.
Hold on, it's in my notes.
But I just remembered he was very, very, very eccentric, and we were fighting slads, and he came through, and he was just going, "Ha ha! Look at me! Ha 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 ha!" Killed a couple of slads, and just
I know what
walked
you
off.
mean.
It was like, what?
Well,
Yeah.
he actually was a death sled.
Yeah, he was the death slad we fought in Limbo.
Right. Yeah, that one stuck with me fondly. I thought it was
It's why he was such a good slad slayer, because he was a death slad.
And that led us to go through to, what was it, those Guardian people, and JC was like, so what's the difference?
Oh,
and the camels. We can't forget the camels.
Oh, the camels.
yeah.
Yeah, you didn't do very well with domestic beasts, did you? Really?
No.
Don't take
Fine
up
carpets.
don't take up farming.
Yeah, that's why Dax had to go be a recluse in the forest. He's got to pay his penance now for just beating the shit out of nature for 8 years straight. Worst druid of all time.
So does Dak ever get over his? Because you had a phobia of spiders, right, or being transmuted into spiders or something, right?
It was basically any sort of small or weak animal after sort of the traumatic experience of like pre-game.
Yeah.
But he fairly quickly got over that. Never really quite got over his distaste of other tieflings, but
Fair.
was ultimately in a better place than he was once he found out a bit more about his backstory. But now he's got, well, at the end of the time to.
Anyone just lost him there?
Yeah.
You were really quiet.
Yeah. Whenever I put on a track of music, he seems to go very quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah. All right. Well, never mind.
It's fine. You're fine now. We can hear you now.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know where I got to, but yeah, it's he's still got a lot to think on, but he's got plenty of time to do it now.
Nice.
Did you does Dak stay away from bridges for the rest of his life?
I'd like to think that at some point the guy came back because he just got impatient at the fact Dak wasn't nearly dead every other day. And then he was just like, well, shit, what am I supposed to do now? Because you're just like ready to go all the time. And then eventually he just gives up.
Well, it can only be there for a year, a revenant, and it cannot travel between planes unless there's a portal he can go through. And there was no way for him to leave the Shadowfell.
You shook the git.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it took some doing, though, didn't it? I mean, to be fair, if it had been any other adventurer throughout all of time other than Dak, they'd have been totally fucked.
It was because and that was all Womble's fault, because you had to go to that. You had to go and sort of rescue him from the Bell Demon, if you remember.
Yeah.
And you had to cross the undead bridge, and the bridge basically, the Revenant was in the bridge, and if anybody crossed the bridge, they had to take his place so he could move on. Yeah. And he just chased you.
It's a shame that JC hadn't yet got his Jedi powers when it comes to crossing bridges. We are not the adventures you're looking for.
I still feel a bit bad for him, but you know,
especially the fact that he's latched onto someone who will, as you say, live to the end of time.
Yeah, exactly.
But Revenants only can do it for a year, and then they give up. But having a Revenant coming back was great. I love that.
Yeah, every time I both hated and loathed it in equal measure, and it was never dull.
It was just Brick just turning round.
Yeah,
I'm
it was
doing
the
it.
dichotomy. It was the dichotomy between when I went, "You must take your place on the bridge," and I hear you go, "God damn it!" and Ross is howling, laughing. Like it's brilliant.
And in fairness, he would have got you if he didn't get to you in time.
Oh yeah, it's one of those things. Like I was always perfectly willing to throw up into a bad situation or do something a bit stupid if it changed the situation, because you can't just let the situation play out as it was originally planned, because then more often than not you're going to find yourself in trouble. So you've got to try and do something to shake it up, and sometimes it worked and sometimes it really didn't, but it it kept it interesting.
I am going to have such an adjustment period not playing a massive coward. I'm not going to say coward. Lewin was a coward. Lewin just was sensible enough to know if you don't get hit, you can stay in the fight longer.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely. Which is why Lewin basically survived every combat, because he was never taking any damage.
He also had an armor class of about 25 when he had shield up.
Yeah, 27. But
yeah.
Lewin, what was your AC?
Great
yes.
Yeah.
However,
almost any role JC had. I tell you what, that I've said it to Dak as well before, whilst at work, of the whole sort of your reaction when like the first time you ever saw JC's natural unbuffed rolls.
Yeah.
And I just got you had the whole of Jesus Christ.
I couldn't believe it.
I will just remind people that, yes, that's a very impressive AC, Lewin. Very good. Now, what's your saving throws?
Exactly.
That's trick that's very mild poison, Lewin.
Well, the thing is, if you buff somebody up, like you did to a certain Lord Darcy, you buff him up to the nth degree, and then he just gets dominated.
Yeah, which again was never dull.
Yeah.
I love that. That was so good, because the first hit you did against me broke my armor. It almost killed me as well.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So good. Yeah,
But-
definitely gonna remember all them characters forever.
No, you won't, not forever, but you'll remember Dak.
Well, that's why I've saved off all of the PDFs you wrote, and I've downloaded and saved all of the YouTube videos, so I can keep them for as long as I like, really, and then I can go and re-listen to it at any time, and
There was
And it will
one
come flooding back.
episode about 5 years ago. You probably don't remember it, because I spent it was the one entire episode. It was the episode I called Bohemian Rhapsody. And
I think I remember that.
and I set it all up. So in the end, we had one of the players, basically one of the NPCs, organically doing a whole chapter out of Bohemian Rhapsody. Something with fig rolls or something. I see a fig roll. That was magnifico.
Yeah.
And then there was a storm cyclops with thunderbolts and lightning.
Yeah.
And his mum was there as well.
Yeah.
The point I very much enjoyed as well was the giant word search, especially when we were looking for Fomos's name, and Lewin took an enormous amount of psychic damage for circling Fomos without the P.
Worth it.
Yeah.
And you got to play Donkey Kong as well.
Oh, that's
See,
wicked.
Iskip didn't get to do that, unfortunately for him. So Ben didn't do that, but they had to role play Donkey Kong.
I bet that was loads of fun.
It was great. It was
certainly
great.
was.
You was just like you came up, you went, "What?"
It just happened. Did we do that?
Who played the giant ape?
Actually,
No, that was bad. Yeah.
So you had to climb up these things and jump over fireballs and
Barrels and
barrels and
whatever
things.
Yeah. It was so good.
It's funny as hell. Oh God! And then you got to meet young Freddy as the as what was he called? He was the champion of some. He just stood there, not saying anything, sort of glowing and being
Ominous.
ominous.
Yeah, and James was like, "I don't trust you." To his
Yeah.
face.
I also think to have a character like Freddy come out of the most unhinged, randomest thing ever, which is for some reason Dak and I were fighting over a crocodile egg.
Yeah.
yeah.
Somehow we get this fucking Quicksilver dragon out of the back of it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, it was a crocodile egg, which you then took all over the place and exposed to all sorts of bizarre, sort of magical radiation.
Yeah.
So it mutated into Godzilla.
Microwaved an egg.
We're forgetting the most important character in the whole campaign, though. Yeah.
Oh, go on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good old Mottlestead.
You know, he's now a saint in the Church of Palor.
Yeah.
Yeah. As it should be.
As he should be. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's when the Church of Palor is under urgent crisis, his black onyx dog activates and will go out on a quest to save the church, usually from vampires.
And there's always this strange smell of sausages afterwards.
Yeah, the material component is one ham. Yeah.
It has a value as well, so it's got to be at least 1 gold piece joint of ham.
Yes.
Therefore, you can't just cast it willy nilly. You have to summon them with the ham.
Yeah.
Well, there were some bits you didn't do, but there we go.
What's the biggest thing that we've missed as a group?
Well, there was 2 big things I missed. One was rescuing Tollville from the vampires.
Mm-hmm. You just never followed up on it.
because that actually was what was his name? Silas. What were the vampires called in Critical Role Season 1?
It was Silas and
Briarwood. Silas Briarwood. That's where his body was.
Yeah, and Delilah.
Because what you guys did, because you had to bring a load of soil from Whitestone to Emon for the sun tree sapling that you had, and that soil contained the coffin of Silas Briarwood. And you never noticed. You never checked.
Well, that's a problem for another adventurer.
And so he was resurrected by the power of the sun tree sapling, and got to attack the Vox Machina at a wedding. So that was all your fault.
Yep,
Don't let them know that, because I don't think Grog will be very happy.
Probably not. Although at this point, we take it.
Yeah. And there was another bit you completely missed, which was the whole arc for Brick and going back to the to the woods where he came from and the Goblin Raiders.
It all worked out in the end.
There were a couple of hooks which you completely ignored, so it was like, yeah, whatever. But
Hey,
happy days.
we're adventurers. We never said we were good adventurers.
But the most important thing you did for Emon, you introduced him to whiskey.
Whiskey.
With an E.
Yeah, with an E.
And to the interplanar community, you introduced them to toasted cheese sandwiches.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah. That'll be Lewin's true legacy.
Yeah,
It already has become his legacy.
Yeah, and the importance of eating a hearty breakfast.
Yeah.
Right, you bean-pole dendrophiles, get some of this in ya.
Yeah.
I'll put hair on your lips.
Cool. Well, I'm going to stop there now. Okay.
Yeah.
And
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks. And somebody else is in the in the big seat next week.
Yeah,
I can
absolutely.
just imagine that the second you leave here, Mike, you're going to go stand at your front door and you're going to replicate the meme of Ben Affleck smoking. Finally, it's over.
Well, what we'll do next week then is, since your skip is indisposed, is we will do like a session 0 character creation, just world questions, just make sure everyone knows what's where and what, and we'll get character sheets and stuff done.
Fantastic. Are there character sheets on the Floating Cities page already? Can I go in and make a character now?
The only thing I'm not sure about is if you can just go and create one, or whether I have to create a blank one.
You can
first.
you
I'm
can
not
create
sure.
them from the character mancer, but they tend to be 2024 characters that you create, which we don't want.
Oh.
So maybe make a sheet for everybody, or I can do that if you want, Chris, if you want.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, because I'm not entirely sure I know how to do that properly.
I made mine, and I'm sure I was 5e.
I think you can just go in and make one.
I mean, thanks to the wonders of the internet, should I just go in now and see if I can do it?
Oh, I mean, yeah,
Go
by
for
all
it.
means.
That's it. But behold, I have a screen which has multiple tabs.
Hey.
Da, 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 da.
Well, I'm going to stop recording now.
Yeah.
The end of an era.